Hello folks, this is Mike from the Ground and Green Homestead again, coming at you with another tool review. Um, Typically wouldn't review tool holders, but this is something that's really cool. You might not know about it yet. This is the U.S. General Magnetic Power and Air Tool Holder. Sold by Harbor Freight. The part number is 58536. It is manufactured in China. It has a weight capacity of, it looks like 45 pounds on the back, which you'll be lucky to get even close to that with your typical power tool loadout. It's advertising on the box. It looks like it shows a drill, an air tool, looks like an air impact of some sort, and then another, looks like a Bauer cordless tool, probably an impact driver. I can't tell, but that's just a quick reference that it can hold a variety of tools. It has 3-hole configuration, 1 jumbo, 2 standard, holds 3 separate tools for convenient storage. Durable rubber-coated magnets, allows for holder to grip tight to metal and protect any paint finish. So if you got your lovely expensive Snap-on box, you could even use that with this and not have to worry about scratching it up. I know that's a deal breaker for some people in their toolboxes, and I understand. But it works with all U.S. General carts and roller cabinets, but like I just mentioned previously, this can really work with a plethora of different toolboxes and really anything with an edge. And that's where this was kind of a really good fit for me and just the versatility of it. So there's not a lot to it. I'll get right into it here. So out of the box, you get your tool holder. You get 3 holes. For quick reference here, of course, I'm just doing this kind of on the fly. It's roughly 2.5. Middle one's slightly larger, 3 inches, and again, your 2.5. So the width of that looks like just over 11.5. We call that 11/5/8, and the face that way is around 10. I'm not getting scientific here, but that just kind of gives you an idea of how big this is. So really where it excels here is, like I was saying, is this edge, which is about, let me get a quick measurement on that. That edge, it's looking like about 3/4 to 7/8, depending on where you start from. But that is a pretty hefty, meaty edge to hook onto a variety of different tool cabinets, roller carts, what have you. I got it on one of them on my metal shelf here, 3 metal shelf, and just that edge alone really probably doesn't even need the magnets for all the scenarios. It also comes with these 3, I believe they're spacers, either that or maybe if you decided to use the magnets elsewhere or not use them at all. I haven't needed these spacers, and they come with hardware on anything I've installed it on so far. It installs very quick. You just hook it on, make sure the magnets adhere, and forget about it. So I'll show you one on my toolbox in a little bit here, but I wanted to kind of show you all the different options you have with this, because it's come in handy for me. And when you want to find something, you don't want to be digging around. You certainly don't want to be kicking your tools, your expensive power tools and whatnot, maybe necessarily on a drawer, or you want them quickly accessible, so you're not digging around for stuff. It makes you more efficient and faster. Try to say those together. That didn't really work out. But here's kind of, something that you might not think of, an air nailer. So this fits in one of the smaller holes. We have my Warrior flashlight. It fits in the larger hole almost perfect. It doesn't fit in the smaller hole, but that's okay. Of course, got to grab an impact. Got the Makita here, and that fits in the smaller hole pretty much perfectly. The larger hole, could fit in that too, but it kind of leans forward a little bit. It fits in that smaller hole really perfectly. So let's step it up a notch. We got my big boy, my DCF 899 half-inch impact. Fits in that big hole like it was made for it. So I'm pretty confident this would fit one of the other half-inch drive impacts, Rigid, Milwaukee, Makita, what have you. The Earthquake, whatever you have, this has got quite a bit of tolerance there to fit a variety of different tools. So, what about one that might not be as common? So, the kind of weird low profile design of the new Atomic DCF 850. And yeah, fits that guy just fine. I can wiggle that around and I'm not worrying about my tools falling out, which would be a very big concern if I was moving this around on maybe a roller cart. Oh, what's something? I mean, there's so many different applications for this. Dead blow hammer. You just want dead blow hammer right there on the side of your cart, your toolbox. Maybe a little unorthodox, but could we fit, a recip saw? Well, looks like it could hold on the shoe there. Not that I do that, I'm just throwing ideas out there that there is a lot of different uses and applications for this tool holder. I believe you could even, drill some holes on the top and wall mount this. I mean, it fits things really nicely. Of course, I got to get a cordless drill in there. I got my cheaper drills, the DCD 780. How does that fit in the smaller hole? Oh, perfect. And let's try it in the larger hole. It sits down a little farther, maybe. Sits quite on that, sits down a little farther, but it could work. So you have options with this, and then with the thin profile itself, you could even, slide a tape measure on there. So take that out, but on the bottom side, you could slide a tape on there. You could put pens, what have you, anything that's got a clip. It's got a thin enough edge to where you could use that like that as well. So I'll show you it mounted on my toolbox here. So here's how I have it mounted on my US General Gen 1 44-inch roller chest cabinet, what have you. So it's got a nice, I'll go to this. It's got a nice positive lock-in on the top edge of that toolbox there. My tools have got pretty good clearance. You might want to be aware that when you insert the tools, it could be touching the side of your box. So you might want to carefully put your tools in, or maybe that's what that spacer might come in handy for, to give you a little bit more of an angle to put the tools a little bit more mounted a little bit more away from that surface. So just worth noting. And then you got that center space, which could come in handy to mount or store, a variety of other things. If you want, just whatever's sitting here. I mean, I can put a box of staples there. This is something that could come in handy. I wanted to share this. Do a quick review. Definitely 5 stars. The price is good. The availability's been pretty good on it. I haven't noticed that it's been out of stock for too long. And yeah, hopefully they have these in other colors soon. Right now it's only available in black. I would like, green for the Ground to Green Homestead. That'd be awesome, but time will tell. Until next time, please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and have a good one.